What is up, my farming friends? It's a tough life we live as virtual farmers, but somebody has to do it. Somebody's got to put virtual food on virtual tables. So I'm doing something a little different tonight. Instead of the Big Farming on Elm Creek series, we're going to hop on One Man's Land. And I'm going to let you guys in to a little behind the scenes action. So I want to start out saying thank you to everybody here. Gaming YT, Michael Farmer, Jord, Farmer Cowboy. Appreciate you all stopping in tonight. I'll talk a little bit more about what, how, and why we're doing this when we got a few more people joining us. But for now, let's jump right into it. So the last episode I left off, I hope all you have been following along with this series, but the last episode I left off was the episode when I collaborated with Mighty Mike. Honestly, haven't had a chance to touch this series or this save game since then. So needed to jump in, get some filming done, and this seemed like a cool opportunity to mix up the live. Michael, Gaming YT, what's up, you guys? So what I'm going to do is at certain points along the way here, my camera's going to come off and the chat will come off the screen. Because in the series, I do some different camera angles just to make it more, I guess, video friendly. So we're going to capture some scenes, and this video will actually be edited. And some of these very scenes that we go through tonight will end up in the next episode I release for this. So that'd be cool to show you guys how I kind of do this. And I voice it all over, so I'm not going to need to do any talking specific to the series. That's all going to be a voiceover later. Oh, Gaming YT is Tyler, the artist formerly known as Tyler Forbes. All right, so first thing I'm going to do here is let's get our tracks going. I'm going to kind of get a scene, right? So one of the things I'm going to jump into on this next chapter is harvesting the next cotton field after Mighty Mike left. So I'm going to cut over to my screen here and get myself off the screen. And bear with me, I'm going to do this off and on throughout this live stream. I'll be back. I know this face, it's beautiful. I get it. You guys want to see the face. So I'm going to cut my camera off. I'm going to cut the chat off. And we're going to record a scene. And again, a lot of these scenes are actually going to be sliced and diced and edited, and they will go into the next episode. No, JD8320, you're not late. We just started. Bradley, thank you also for joining. I'm going to repeat myself real quick. This is behind the scenes. Obviously, you saw it in the thumbnail. But I'm going to be recording certain scenes on this video that will actually go into the next chapter. So before I kind of catch some camera angles here that I will voice over later for the actual video, I'm going to get myself off the screen. That way I've got a clip that I can record. All right, still here. Just disappeared. Let's, am I lowered? I'm lowered. Let's get this thing going. And so this is kind of what goes into my gameplay. I try to get interesting scenes that I can voice over, so the series isn't just me at a typical camera angle, and makes the series look a little cooler. I'm going to run into a tree here soon probably, so you guys get to see what goes on in editing, all the crap that I get to clip out. That's the tree I thought I was going to run into. I guess not. Cleared it. Nailed it. Nope, nope. There was another one. See? See what you guys don't see? You don't see all the crashes. You don't see all the crap that I do. That gets cut out. Yeah, so like I was saying, this, right? This is how a lot of us play. Or if you play in cab, that's the view. Not necessarily the scenes I want on the edited versions of the videos. So I spend a lot of time when I'm doing some of this work on the series getting the scenes right. I'm going to get around these trees and do one more clip that I'll be able to use in editing and voiceover, and then I'll pop back on screen. And it's not going to be all this. I'm not going to do this the whole time tonight. I just wanted to give you guys a look into what I do. All right, we got a nice little stretch here. Good opportunity to catch a good angle. Sometimes I get real fancy with it. Like, watch this. Oh, slow rotation. How beautiful camera work is that? Damn, I'm good. Who knows what I'll be voicing over during this? Probably something corny like, oh, it's tough getting back into the mix without having help. I don't know. I'll put something in the script that makes for a good story. All right, let me get the camera switched back over so you can see me again. I'm back. Howdy, guys. Still look the same, ugly as ever. Crash counter 3. Yeah, get your counter ready, JD. With all these camera angles, I'm gonna nail a few trees and buildings tonight. Jord haven't been on No Man's Land since the update. I don't know. I haven't even updated it. I need to find out the reason I haven't updated it. I need to find out if it requires a new save game. Alien Gem's pretty good. It probably doesn't. But just in case, I don't want to like wipe out my save game and all the progress I've made. So part of what I'm going to put on the next chapter of this series, damn that tree. Part of what I'm going to put on the next chapter is obviously this second cotton field harvest, but I still have the other leased harvester, so we're going to need to jump on the soybean harvest as well, because I'm just racking up the leasing fees by hanging on to it. So Bradley says it does not. Pretty sure he means the update. He's playing No Man's Land right now. Now I'm very sure he means the update. So yeah, I'll have to download that update here soon. Honestly, it's been a busy week outside of gaming. So I haven't done much really at all. Look at me. Fail counter. Get the fail counter going too, because I just forgot to turn on the harvester. But anyways, yeah, haven't done much with gaming this week. So I haven't had time to look into that update. I saw that it dropped. I saw Alien Gem's tweet or something. Just haven't had time to look into it. But yeah, busy week for me. I have the distinct pleasure of framing up and installing a fireplace in my house. I've been spending a little time on that. Then spring's around the corner, and we live on a few acres. So I've been spending a lot of time getting all my grass. This is exciting stuff, guys. But getting all my grass dethatched and collected. So I'm ready to seed the summer grass. Crop destruction counter. I like it. Yeah, we'll save fail counter for something else. Something less specific. That's going to be a thing too, though, I promise. Ooh, Bradley with the teaser says I like the update. All right, may have to get on that tonight. Oh, and one other thing that I've been doing this week is arguing with my internet service provider. Bradley will have fun with this one because he's been on some of the recent streams. But every time before I go live, I check my speeds. And they're really good. I pay a lot for internet. I have like gigablast internet. Lo and behold, halfway through the stream these last 2 weeks, it's been lagging. And then I go check my speeds, and my upload speeds just take a freaking nosedive. Every Wednesday, same time. So I called my internet service provider, tell them about this. And yeah, they're happy to tell me how the problem is mine and not theirs. They're happy to tell me how I own my own modem rather than lease it from them, which I do because I don't want to pay them any more than I have to, and how that could be the problem. Well, that's not the problem. I have a very expensive modem. They're happy to tell me how there are things out of their control, like other activity and users could be bogging me down. And I'm like, dude, listen to what I'm telling you. It happens at a very specific time. Can you just... And I'm no IT guru, so maybe I'm just living in La La Land. But Elon Musk can frickin' send people to space. I have a hard time believing that my internet service provider doesn't have the capability to check some service log. So anyways, the guy just tells me basically, yeah, there's nothing I can do. I can't go research the problem you had retroactively, even though I'm giving him specific dates, specific times. So anyways, I'm kind of like a Karen, I guess, when it comes to that stuff, because I feel like customer service just sucks. Like across the board. Every company offers shit customer service these days. That's my thought, at least. So I always get a little Karen on these people, and I'm like, dude, I refuse to believe you can't look this up. You just don't want to. So anyways, we're going to roll with it and see how it goes tonight. Pro tip, if you can avoid using Cox Internet, and Cox is an option in your area, you should avoid that, based on my experience with them. Their customer service sucks. But again, so too does probably everybody else's. So yeah, been dealing with them. I've called them like a couple times this week, and that's basically how every conversation goes. It's my problem, not theirs. Oh, this is great. Their suggestion was to call them back when it's actually happening. So I was like, all right, so just to recap, you want me to be in the middle of a stream and have issues that I'm trying to avoid happening again and call you then and there? Like, come on, man. Help me out. Don't be lazy. Do a little work. Anyways, whatever. I'm off my soapbox. I'll stop being a Karen. Just frustrating. All right, so back to this. Another thing I do when I'm kind of behind the scenes, and I don't talk about it on the roleplay narration, but I do sometimes hire workers so that I can kind of get other things going and save myself time. But I always reverse the money. So there's just a secret between us. Pretend you didn't hear it. It's a roleplay series. So as far as the roleplay goes, we're in, of course, no man's land. There's nobody here to help me. So I don't hire workers on screen. But right now I just hired a worker. It's Flip-Flop Fiona again. She's moved from Elm Creek and is out here helping us now. So anyways, I'm doing that so that I can go get something else squared away. First thing I need to square away is selling this truck. So this was the Mighty Mike truck that I bought. Let's go get rid of it. I cheated the money back in after I bought it, so it didn't mess with my finances. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to cheat the money back out so that I don't have money that I shouldn't have. Because in the roleplay scenario, this was Mike's truck. So 36,156. Let's go give that money back. Maybe. Guess I gotta get out of this screen first. John Deere gasped. I know. I'm gonna let you guys in on some secrets. You have to pretend you never heard some of this stuff. You guys are in the circle of trust. Michael says, Farmer Z, friend me. Friend you where, dude? Rod, yeah, she finally has a name. And she's moved, apparently. She moved to one man's land. Alright, I'm going to go turn these markers off. Would hate to catch one of those on a scene that I use for the actual episode. And then, what's my next order of business? Well, we got the work around that. I need to find my trailer. Where'd I put it? There it is. It's over there. Let's hop in this bad boy. Ah. Fun fact. I live in a rural area. Just today, less than a half a mile away from my house, I saw 2 of these exact same tractors getting ready to go out into the field. I thought about stopping and being that weirdo that's like, hey, can I take a picture of your tractor? To post it on the community tab or something, but I didn't. I'm only weird to you guys. Try to hide my weirdness with everybody else. Anyways, badass tractor. It's like, I drive a decent sized truck, and the road that I was on, I was probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 car lengths away from this tractor as I passed it. That bad boy's massive. Rod says the change of scenery is nice. Yeah, I thought so. Like I was telling the stream before, I haven't had a chance to jump on this series since I recorded the episode with Mighty Mike, so I needed to move things forward a little on this series. So we're going to take a week break off of Elm Creek and just do a little behind the scenes action here. This, look at that, up on 2 wheels, or 1 wheel. It's a trailer. This trailer will auto-load my bales, so I'm not going to do anything with it yet. I just want to get it kind of ready and in place over here. George saw his first real-life 8RX yesterday, funnily enough. Yeah, another sweet tractor. I'm a tractor nerd. I drive by those things and start geeking out. And like I said, we live in a pretty rural area, so we'll be driving, going somewhere, and my wife will be mad because, you know, tractors are in front of us going slow. And I'm just the opposite. I'm like geeking out, like, check that thing out. Not her. She's like, it's in my way. We got places to be. All right, we'll leave you here. I'm going to start on this too while the cotton is working. Although I can't let the cotton get too far. I'm putting myself to the test here with the multitasking because I do still need to get a few more scenes recorded of the cotton harvest. Just enough to fill the screen time while I do all my chatting. Farmer Z, wrong name. It is 1 man and 1 girl's land. Now it is. She must like me. I think she's got a crush on me. She followed me. Welcome to the club, he says. I'm assuming that's the Tractor Nerd Club. The best part is I've got 2 twin boys. They're almost 3. They're little tractor nerds too. Love to see it. Makes me proud. All right, bear with me, guys. I'm going off the screen again. Going to get another recording, try to catch another scene or 2. George says he never gave tractors a second look until playing this game. So I come from, I don't want to say a farming family, but definitely a tractor family. I mentioned this on last week's stream. My grandfather was just a tractor guy. He was a everything guy, really. He remodeled tons of classic cars. Guy could fix anything. But later in his life, he kind of wasn't as into the cars and got way more into tractors. And so he always had old tractors around their place. And so I kind of got into them then. And then when I found this game, I was like, that looks cool. And then got totally hooked on it. Poof, I'm gone. Yeah, I'm gone. I'm still here, but I'm gone. I'll be back. Don't miss me too much. Once I get around these trees, I'm going to try to catch another clip that I can use for the video. And then I will grace you guys with my presence again. Crash counter. Also, I think a winter project, it's kind of a spoiler alert, but I think a winter project here is going to be clearing some of these trees so that these fields are more conducive to work in. Is that cool? Does that look cool? That looks cool, right? It'd be a good scene. Do my sweet little trick again where I rotate the camera. All right. One more pass, and I'll go back on camera. JD8320 wants to know when I started FarmSim. I started on FS19. I never played 17. And trying to recall mid 2020, like summer of 2020. I started playing, I don't even know what it's called anymore. It's the PlayStation monthly game subscription. It was like some free trial and you get access to game streaming through PlayStation. I think it was their way of trying to compete with Steam and some of these online platforms. And this game was free as part of that subscription. And that's what prompted me, like I literally, by coincidence, stumbled upon it. That's what prompted me to start playing it. And there's kind of a lot to this game, as we all know. So literally did not know what the hell I was doing at first. I just knew like the concept was cool. Tractors are cool. And you can do a lot with it. You can build your own farm. That's cool. But really needed help, like figuring out some of the details of what the heck I was doing, which got me heavily into the YouTube community for FarmSim. And let's do this. I don't do a whole lot of these. That's a good scene. Anyways, that got me into the YouTube community, not for any other reason than it was just a good resource for how-tos and to figure out what the heck I was doing. And then, as you all know, that's a slippery slope. And yeah, grew more and more fond of the game, got more and more hooked on the game. Also started to get more and more hooked on some of the YouTube content creators. And then developed the inspiration to become one myself. Or at least, I guess I use that term loosely. I'll call myself a content creator. We're working on that. All right, I got a couple scenes. Let me get back on camera here. Okay. Arthur Roy says, wish this game was free now. Yeah, they're not going to do. I do too. They're not going to do that with a new game though. The only reason I think it was free on that PlayStation subscription was just because at the time it had already been out, year and a half, whatever it was, and I think they were trying to push the game a little bit. They'll do that at some point with this title, but it's going to be further down the line. Rusty says he never, which is interesting because Rusty has a channel of his own. Says he never played Farm Sim until late into 19. Well, you had me fooled, sir. I assumed you'd been playing it for a while. All right, we're almost full here. And I'm going to bounce around. Just apologize now. I want to bounce around a lot on this because, again, crop destruction counter 2. But anyways, I'm going to be bouncing around a little bit on this because of the purpose. Purpose is for some of this footage to eventually be used in the video. So y'all are just going to have to bear with the clumsiness. Try to entertain you as we go. I'm also going to challenge somebody here in a minute for some farm coin. Pick somebody at random to duel. So Rusty was all Tony Stewart sprint car racing and Battlefield 1. It's always interesting to hear how people came across this game. I was like almost strictly Madden football. It was just video games were my, and that's why I think this game I enjoy so much because it's just such a chill game. I got into like Call of Duty for maybe a year and a half there, but that's just intense. And when I play games, it's just to like kick back and relax a little bit. And this is one of the ultimate chill games. And I felt the same about Madden, just jump on there and play a little football. So for probably 4 or 5 years, up until I, again, randomly stumbled on this game, I pretty much exclusively played Madden. What's up, Carl? Carl's dabbing on us. Haven't seen that one in a while. People still dab? Is that still a thing? It is for Carl. All right, let's get back to some cotton for a minute. Like I said, we're going to bounce around. And before I do, I'm going to call somebody out here for some farm coin. We're going to go, I'm going to make it fair. Last comment, John Deere 8320. What's up, Drafter? Thanks for joining tonight, my friend. We're just, trying to get some scenes recorded for the One Man's Land series, so I'm letting everybody in on a behind-the-scenes special episode. Here we go. John Deere 8320 gonna accept the duel. I think I was probably supposed to specify how many points. So this might be what we use the fail counter for. Oh, nope. Streamlabs says that I want to duel him. You gonna accept? Oh, he's in. Who wins? I'm not winning either way. If I win him, I'm just going to give him away to somebody else. I'm going to keep dueling until I lose. I won. Well, that sucks. All right. I don't know if I want any points, though. I might have screwed that up. Let me try this again. Who am I going to duel this time? Let's go drafter. Here's your chance for points. Do I need to put points at the end of this, guys? I'm such a tard. Sorry, that's not politically correct. Yeah, I'll friend you, Michael. On Steam, right? 5? Is that what I do? I don't know. Why do you guys put up with me? I don't even know what I'm doing. So Duel is for the point system in Streamlabs, which I have coined, pun intended. I've named it FarmCoin for this channel. And at the end of every month, whoever has the most FarmCoin could win some prizes, like some merch, some swag. So I'm just trying to, like, you know, give you guys more FarmCoin. Like I said, I'm going to keep dueling until somebody wins. I don't need it. I want you guys to have it. Okay, drafter wheel accepted. Let's see if loyalty points should be between 10. Oh, well, look at me. Don't know what I'm doing. All right. So let's try this one more time. Yeah, you didn't lose anything, John Deere. I did it wrong. So I'm going back to you. We're going to do it right this time. 10. There's my wager. Hopefully it works this time. If not, I don't know. I quit. You guys will have to learn how to use it without guidance from me. I'm a horrible person to look to for guidance anyways. Yeah, that seems like it worked. Wants to duel you for 10 points. All right. We're figuring things out as we go here. There we go. JD8320 won the duel. You benefited from my ignorance. Fail counter. Yep. My fail was your success, my friend. All right, let me get this one little row. We're going to go cut some scenes of some more cotton harvesting. How many points does Tyler have? I'm going to hit him here in a minute. I'll do one more with Tyler here in a second, and then later on in the video I'll do one or two more. I'm like Oprah. You get farm coin. You get farm coin. Farm coin for you. JD's trying to be at the top of that leaderboard at the end of the month. Actually, somebody help me out. And maybe somebody did already. But do exclamation point top. Let's see who's leading in points. It was Rod. I think it might still be. Ah, crop destruction counter. I'm in rare form tonight. All right, nobody saw that. Except everybody. Thank you guys for the top. I think it's going to be Rod, but I bet you JD8320 is like second. Nope, Bradley's second. Maybe I'll pick on Bradley later. I'm going to do Tyler here in a minute. I don't know. I'll pick on somebody else at random later. You guys can duel amongst one another as well. Or you can do a heist. There are some other games that I've turned on. Somebody should go after Rod and those points. Alright, I'm going away for a minute. Gonna get some scenes here. Let's do a cab. Good old cab views, good from time to time. $16 pallets of furniture. That's hilarious, by the way. That the container type for furniture is pallets. Guess that's fine if it's end tables or something small. Alright, I'm going to find some other camera angle for one more pass. And then I'll be back. I don't know, there's only so many angles you can do. I feel like I've exhausted them all. Is that weird? It's probably weird. Oh well. So, okay, Jordan wants to know how you gain points. You're gaining them, my friend. So you gain, I think it's 1 point per every 5 minutes that you're in a chat. And then you get a second point per every 5 minutes if you're active in the chat. So if you actually post a message. So really kind of just by being here, you're gaining points. And another thing I want to try to do on maybe not every new video I release, but every second or third video is release them as premieres, because that also works. It turns on the chat option, and you can gain points in those chats as well, so it's not just the lives. So I think for heist, you just put exclamation heist, and then it starts, you don't have to tag a user on that. It'll start a heist, and then it gives everybody a few minutes to join in with the heist. JD says, are we not able to ping people in the stream? I don't know. I don't know what that means. What do you mean? Remember, simple-minded. You got to really break things down for me. Bradley says the premiere's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, especially, when I, as the creator, can be there for the premiere and chat with everybody as the video plays for its first time. But again, from time to time, I'm going to definitely try to do that. Even if sometimes I won't be able to be there for them, it just gives that chat opportunity, which is what I'm trying to get for you guys, so you can earn more points. Michael wants me to friend him on Farming Sim. At this point, I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about, like what platform you're talking about. I'm happy to. I thought maybe you meant like Steam. Are you talking about some page for Farming Sim? I don't know. Help me out. Happy to friend you. Alright, I'm going away again. I want to get a scene of me unloading this bale. Alright, we got a heist going. Got a few people in the treasure hunt there. Also, every time I change scenes, you're noticing I'm going to the pause screen. Yeah, it's because if I just move the mouse to my other screen, it doesn't move unless I'm in the pause menu. Alright. Let's go down a little bit. That's what she said. Alright, I'll stop right here. Do a nice little unload. That's going to make it on the video. Now I'll pick back up. Just exceptional video quality. Who came out of the heist? Rusty Money, JD8320, and Jord. Congrats, guys. More farm coin. Alright, since I have the camera off now, I'll get one more snazzy angle. We'll do this bird's eye as the birds fly away. That was perfect. JD's coming for you, Rod. It's closing the gap. Alright, come join you guys again. There we go. So I mentioned earlier my time lately to play the game, or at least this last week or so, has been at a minimum. Anybody else get as many honeydew lists as I do? I'm building a fireplace right now. That's fun. I got the framing done. I got the drywall hung, partially taped. I got to finish taping the drywall. And then my wife, let me tell you, if there was one platform that I could choose to go away, it would be Pinterest. My wife finds these Pinterest ideas, and she wants Roman clay, whatever the hell that is, for like the paint and the surface on this fireplace. So I research it, and it's like a 4-coat application, which is a hybrid between like paint and, I don't know, like mud, like drywall mud. So the job is growing. It's gonna look cool when it's done. But yeah, been busy with that. Been busy with some yard work, getting ready to seed. Anybody else get these honeydew lists? Make me feel better about this. Somebody else say, yeah, totally. I'm always getting projects. Jord. Pinterest is the bane of his existence too. Unbelievable. Actually, my wife's Instagram got hacked this week. I was so happy. Don't tell her I said that. Because, you know, we can't go anywhere without like, oh, the kid's got to look cute so we can get a picture for Instagram. But then, you know, she got it back. So I pretended like I was happy for her, but you guys know the truth. Good thing she'll never watch my content. I'd be in the doghouse. Streamlabs is strict. So what is everybody... Well, type in code what everybody's saying, because I've got some of the settings set in Streamlabs. Maybe I've just got them set too strict. Hey, we got a sub. William Rhodes. Thanks, William. Appreciate the sub, and glad you stopped in to join us. So what we are doing tonight, since we have someone new in our presence, I'll repeat it again. I'm doing a little bit of gameplay on one of the roleplay series that I do on my channel. And some of the footage from the stream tonight will be edited and reused for the next episode. So a little behind the scenes action. Gotta do, yeah, trust me, I know. Bradley says gotta do it for the gram. She's about that life. She is all about the gram. Look at that arm angle. That's odd. Anybody else drive their cotton harvester like this? Or is it just that guy? Tree. Stop rolling. William is here. He's made his presence felt. Well, appreciate you being here, William. I'm not sure if you're new to the channel or if you've seen any of the content, but like I say, I've got a roleplay series going, and it's called One Man's Land. It's a spin on Alien Jim's No Man's Land map. And yeah, you should check it out when you get a chance if you're new here. And a lot of what you're seeing tonight will be, or some of what you're seeing tonight will be included in the next video. Keith Bleeker just subscribed. It's like 2 subs in a row. Welcome, Keith. Thanks for joining us. We're on a roll. Go tell all your friends to sub. We're setting records tonight. Let's see, I'm looking for a comment that was up there before from William. He got banned from Instagram, false claims. Yeah, I was saying how my wife got her Instagram account hacked. Also, only comfortable saying this since I know she'll never watch my content. It's the funniest. So in order to get your account back, they ask for you to do like a selfie, like a video selfie, so they can verify it's you. She wasn't wearing makeup when she submitted it. So they said it wasn't her. Because, of course, like I said, she's about the gram. So all of her Instagram photos, you know, are filtered and camera quality. And then she tried to do a selfie not made up, and Instagram was like, that's not you. I was laughing on the inside. She didn't find it amusing. Literally had to put on makeup and resubmit a selfie for them to give her account back. Sorry about the trees. I'm sure that's real conducive for the video. Wife joins chat. I'd be dead. Chat would be over. Lagging would be the least of our concerns. She was pretty pissed. It's one of those things where if you're wise, you just shut your mouth. But like I said, in here, I was laughing. What we got going on? Another heist? Looks like it. Rusty Money came out. JD8320 came out. Tyler, Rod. Look at Rod just stacking chips. Wife joins. There's 100 other things that I would assume she would ever do before she would join one of these. Although Bradley's right, I probably do need to sleep with one eye open. She's busy on Netflix watching who knows what. Realtors of Orange County or something. I'm not judging. I play a farm game. No crash. Don't you count it. Stopped in time. Meanwhile, in the chat, we got a war. Love to see it. This is when things really get good. When you start having that friendly hatred towards one another. We're on to something here. Alright, maybe I'll put a worker back on this. I got some of the camera scenes I wanted to get. Although it seems like a terrible idea to put a worker on it for this part of the field. They will mess it up. So, I'll get this small part. Whoa! Look at that. I did not have my line snapped in the right location. That is neat. Alright, I'm going to get this small part done. Then I'll put a worker on it. They will 1000% botch this. Speaking of hatred, that's a great question, Bradley. Where is Yas? And a better question, does anybody know how to actually pronounce his name? I called him Joss, like a true... Uh-oh. I'm still here, I promise. I hit a button. I called him Joss, like a true American would do. And then I heard... I forget on someone else's stream, they called him Yas, so then I started calling him Yas, and then he told us we're both wrong. So I have no clue how to pronounce Yas's name. He's going to be Yas to me until I can learn otherwise. He's going to have to spell it phonetically. Although, Bradley, if Yas shows up, and we start lagging, then banned on the spot. I have no other choice. Wife joined, yeah. Be right back. Farmer Z's getting annihilated by his angry wife. Alright, now I'm going to put a worker on this so we can mix it up a little bit and get back to that soybean field. Oh, William's on Tactical's server. Tactical's a good dude. I've chatted with him in like Discord and Twitter and stuff. Super cool dude. So... thanks for coming over and checking us out too. Channel's a little different. Tactical's almost exclusively live. I only go live like once a week. More of my content is edited and published videos. But yeah, I've been on a few of Tactical's lives and he has a great channel. Keith says English common name is Joe. No, get out of here. So you're telling me that it's just pronounced Joe? Like I've overthought it that much? Tyler. Somebody says bye, Tyler. Is Tyler heading out? See you, Tyler. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you next time, I hope. That's cool. Left my truck running. It's going to cost us in fuel. So yeah, we got to get back to this Joe thing. You're not saying that's how it's pronounced. You're just saying like that's the English equivalent, right? Have I seen your drag vids? If not, you have war. No. I've seen your shorts on your channel. I guess I haven't seen the drag ones, though. I'll have to go back and check it out again. Please don't declare war on me. I'm going to have one war on my hands if the wife ever hears me. Dutch is Jas. Okay. Still don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the Dutch version of Joe. Makes sense. He seems chill. Doesn't seem to care that we don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, these trees got to go. When I set the whole thing up, I just kind of wanted to get it done. I didn't want to spend a ton of time chainsaw in hand getting this map ready. But this is going to be a future enhancement. Getting these trees out of here so I can work better. Keith's uncle has the same name. Oh, so he has a little inside scoop. That's why he knows. William says I've seen his shorts. Yep. I walked right into that. You ought to see him without shorts. Heyo. That got weird. I'm sorry. Another heist. Rod's going big. He's just jumping on all this now. The rich get richer. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, once I get this pass done, I'm going to go off camera for a second for another one of my precious clips. FarmZ watched the new TRX. New? What did he do an update? Or are you saying you have a TRX clip? I think that might be what you mean. Alright. I'm going poof for a minute. Rod is a Bruce Arians guy, apparently. He's risking it for the biscuit. Rod's a Florida guy, too, so you probably are a Bruce Arians guy, right? You a Bucks fan? What's up, Bill? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Changing it up a little bit tonight and doing some camera work on my One Man's Land series instead of Elm Creek. Bye, Michael. See you later, bud. Thanks for joining tonight. It was a crash. I don't want to admit it because I just kind of kissed it, but it was a crash. Oh, Rod's a Dolphins guy. We're not going to get into that. There's some things going down there. I'm going to do one more pass after this, like a cab shot, and then I'll jump back on the camera. We got a friend here. I'm sure they're going to post a link in about 5 seconds. That'll get deleted. Is this my new record? Most crashes ever? What am I up to? Where'd you put it? 7? It's not terrible. I'll take that. Huskers, Hawkeyes, and 49ers. This is also the most crop destruction counter ever. So this is a 2-for-1. So Rusty, Huskers, Hawkeyes, and 49ers. That's what I was saying. All right, Rusty. Tell me, did Tom Brady only retire so that he has leverage for the Bucks to trade him to the Niners? There's a theory out there. Do you subscribe to that theory? Because he's already talking about unretirement. JD8320, Cougars, Gophers, Seahawks, and Vikings. That's interesting. So Seahawks and Vikings. Do tell. How'd you get 2 teams in the NFL? I'm Chiefs through and through. Born and raised in Kansas. Ride or die. I was on the Chiefs bandwagon before there was a bandwagon. So as disappointing as this season was, I still keep it in perspective. Things could be worse. They were for the first 30 plus years of my life. Rusty likes Jimmy G. Okay. I don't hate him or anything. I'm sure you're aware of this. You're in the minority when it comes to that opinion. Like every NFL fan base is very critical of their quarterbacks. Like being a Chiefs fan, for example, we had Alex Smith for years. He was a pretty darn good quarterback. Not great, but he was solid. And we couldn't see him exit soon enough. Because everybody wants that superstar quarterback. So Rusty's lived in Nebraska most of his life. You know, that's a team that needs to return to dominance. It'd be cool to see the Huskers with a dominant football team again. I'm not a Huskers fan or anything, but they were... I need to get back on camera. Sorry, guys. Let me get this pass, and then I'll get back on camera. They were good for years, and then they fell off. All right, as soon as we get to the end here, I will get that camera turned back on. I meant to do that, and then I got distracted when the harvester got full. I'm back. And we made pretty quick work of this field. Almost done. And Lord knows what the workers doing on the cotton field. Where you at? Yep, they've quit. They couldn't figure the rest out. Although they did get that little section done for the most part. So that's more than I would have given them credit for if I had to guess how well they would do. Not real sure why I just turned off my harvester. I left it on the whole time that I was away, and turned it off right at the edge of the field. You're not supposed to do that, for reference. It's supposed to be the opposite. Alright, this field is knocked out. Let's go unload. What did I just harvest? Soybeans? Yeah, we don't have storage here, so I'm going to have to sell it. But I'm not going to do that here because I need that to be on camera for the episode. So I'll just go put the covers on and park the truck somewhere. All right, who came out of this last one? Bradley, Rod, JD8320, and Tyler. So why is JD saying dang? You made it, dude. Oh, dang, because Tyler passed you. Tyler's on a roll. Tyler's the one closing the gap with Rod now. Things are heating up. All right. Just knocked my head on the harvester, or on the header. Let's get our covers on. And let's finish this. Cotton field. All right, so I'm kind of digging the farm coin thing. It's cool to see you guys having some fun with it. And hopefully, from your end, it's cool what we plan to do with it. You know, I said in the video where I kind of announced some channel updates, some of my reasonings behind this, but I'll repeat it here for a conversation piece. You know, I participate in other content creators' streams, and I see all this same stuff, right? They do heists and all these games. But honestly, like, in my mind, I was like, for what? Just to say you have points? I guess that's cool. But what do those points do? So, in this case, I wanted them to do something. I wanted to kind of put those points to work. And the way I figured I could do that is to, every month, measure who the top point getter is and send out some giveaways, send out some swag. So, like I say, for me, it's cool to see you guys enjoying this, but hopefully for you guys, you kind of appreciate and enjoy what we're going to do with it here in terms of what those points gain you or have the potential to gain you. It's cool to watch everyone blow up their farm coin money. I agree. I mean, like, I'm not trying to bash other content creators. I think it's just a cool game that Streamlabs has put into the chat to increase chat activity. I get that. But, like in this case, there could be something on the line, right? Like, listen, I'm not naive. I know a Farmer Z t-shirt isn't the coolest thing in the world. But at the same time, a free t-shirt's a free t-shirt. So when you're blowing up all your points, there's like something on the line, right? You're not just, oh, well, I just lost fake points. Like, it's more like, damn, I got to catch back up if I want to be at the leaderboard, at the top of the leaderboard this month. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is Do you guys think it's cool? Or is it corny? The whole giveaway program with these points. JD's like, no, it's not that cool. I just like to gamble. Fair enough. I get it. Speaking of gambling, I'm in Arizona, so sports gambling became legal this year. I went hard on sports gambling at the beginning of the football season. Like every week I was throwing some money out there, and I actually did pretty good. I won more than I lost. And then that wore off. Like the whole second half of the season, I don't think I made a single bet. So, I don't know. I've never been much of a gambler. I like my money too much to give it away. But it was kind of... Uh-oh. You guys can't see that. There's something weird on my screen. Like I said, I don't like to give my money away. So I'm not like a casino gambler or anything like that. Never really have been. I do like to play roulette sometimes, but I'm not like always going to the casinos. However, sports betting was cool when it was legalized because it was new, I guess. But yeah, that kind of wore off to the second half of the season. I'm sure I'll do the same thing next year. I'll be excited for football to be here, bet on a few games, and then the shine will wear back off. All right, what do we got now? Top points, Rod, Tyler, JD still. Rusty says, neat idea, different than other channels. Thank you. I appreciate that. I guess that's probably all I was doing. It's for fishing for reinforcement. So thanks for humoring me. But sincerely, that was my hope, is that we could do something a little different here. And even if it is something small, just make it worth something. Do less, Tyler. All right, I'm going to duel somebody. Actually, I had mentioned before I was going to duel Tyler. Let's see if I can... I'm either going to take something from Tyler and then re-gift it to somebody else, or I'm going to add to Tyler's lead over JD. Let's see what happens. What? I'm 8 points short? I'm the boss. How am I 8 points short? Don't backtalk me, Streamlabs. I gotta go figure out how to go in and get myself some points. All right, I'll do that in a minute. Actually, I'll just chat a couple times and give it a few more minutes. That'll give me some more points. But not enough. It said I'm 8 points short. Let's see. Uh-oh, Tyler just took over first. Got a new leader. All right, you're gonna look at the pause menu for a second, guys. Bear with me. I'm gonna go see if I can give myself some points so I can duel. All right. Does Farmer Z know what he's doing? Sort of. Loosely. Not like exactly. No, not add to all viewers. Just want to add to me. Where am I? Sorry guys, I'm just like navigating you through a screen that you can't even see here. Edit. Oh, perks of being the boss. Points. How's 10,000? That'll give me plenty to play around with. Alright, I think that'll work. Now I'm going to be in first, but it's not real. So second will really be first from here on out. Bradley says trying to cheat. It's a rig system. Of course it's a rig. I'm trying to rig it for you guys. I'm trying to give it away here. So let's do this. Now we're going to duel. We're going to duel Tyler. I'm going to try to at least, if I could spell. And if I win, I'm going to duel somebody else until I lose. That's how this works. We're going to go bigger this time. We're going to go 20. You in, Tyler? All right. While I wait to see if Tyler or I wins, I'm going to go off camera, pick up some of these bales. BRB. Tyler's in. He accepted. Every single person in the chat's rooting against him. That's what happens when you're on top, Tyler. They all want to bring you down. Farmer Z wins. Oof. All right, somebody else is going to get it. Give me a minute. Get one of my fancy camera angles here. That's not the right button. That is. All right. Come back and join you guys. While I go drop this off, while I'm on the pause menu, I may as well duel somebody else. Who am I going to duel? Coming your way, Rusty. Just so you know, that was just random. I just looked at the screen and it was the first person I saw. I'm not singling anybody out. We're all about fairness here. And here's how we're going to do this. If I beat Rusty, and I'm going to keep parlaying it into, if he accepts at least. No pressure. You don't have to. Okay, you did. There was really pressure there. I was just trying to be nice. So if I beat Rusty, I'm just going to parlay that into the next one. And the next person I duel will have a chance for 40. Rusty won. Love to see it. That's what I'm here for. I'm like the Santa Claus of farm coin. George's got to hit the sack. He's heading out. Thanks, George. Appreciate you hanging out, dude. Hope to catch you next time. I should probably look at a clock, too, and see what time we got here. 11:05. We'll probably go another 10-15 minutes here and wrap her up. Fail counter 2. What was my fail? What was my latest fail? And by the way, 2 seems generous. I'm sure there's been more fails than 2 on this video. In fact, you could just say fail counter 1 and call the whole video a fail. Took the long way home. Maybe that's the fail. Alright. So for those of you who have watched this series, you know I used to have a little chicken pen over here. In addition to some of the tree cutting down that I'm going to do, I'm going to knock this fence down over here and put another gate. It will be nice to have another access point into the farmyard. In and out of the farmyard, I should say, from over here. So I'll do that eventually. I'll make it part of the storyline on this series. Look at all those points that Farmer Z guy has. Man, what a stud. He's got so much more than the next highest person. He must come here all the time. Alright. I'm going to just worry about this later. I'm just going to dump these bales off somewhere in the general vicinity. I'll get them organized at a later date, TBD. Only because I know JD8320 is just sitting there waiting with the crash counter. And I would... Does that count? I just hit a sheep. I don't know if that counts. Collisions aren't turned on with sheep, so that shouldn't count. That Farmer Z guy. Maybe that should be a shirt. All black shirt with just white font. That Farmer Z guy. I think I'll stick to the logo shirts. Hit that corner a little aggressive. Got the trailer on one wheel again. Look at William, just got here tonight and he's already stacking up the farm coin. He heard giveaway and was like, I'm here for it. Animal smucked 1. Are we the coolest channel out there because we have more than just crash counters? I mean, we count everything. Everybody else is in the dust. They only count crashes. We count fails, crop destruction, animals mucked. All right, photo op. I'm going away for a second. Which, by the way, this is going to be an editing nightmare. That's okay. I did it to myself. I have to weed through a lot of footage here to get some scenes. That's my problem, not yours. Okay, can't see where I'm going, so when I edit this, I'll probably do some fancy little transition clip. And then pick up on the next bale. Yes, we are the coolest out there. I think so. I mean, maybe I'm biased, but I think the group of people that congregate here every Wednesday night It's a fact. They're the coolest people that there are. All right, photo op over, cut scene, re-enter Farmer Z, and back to drop off more bales. Oh, Yas got here. Good morning, Yas. We weren't talking about you at all, ever, during this stream. And if we were, it was all good things. See what I did there, guys? Now he has to watch the video back when I post it to see what we said. Thank you, Bradley. Bradley says smash the like button if you haven't already, only if you really like it. If you're not having fun at all, don't smash it. But I would ask you this. Why are you still here? This must be the only place they talk in a good way about me. Yeah, it was good. We'll call it indifferent. All right, I'll spill the beans. We suspect that you're the lagging problem. Are you a hacker? Because things have gone beautifully up to this point this week. And you can watch the video back later after I post it to hear all about the conversation I had with my internet service provider. I acted like a Karen on the phone with Cox Communications. Since I'm not putting this stuff away, I'm just going to dump it here to speed the process up. We're going to cut through some grass, also to speed things up. Got another heist going on. Good thing I didn't commit to like everybody over a certain amount of points gets a shirt. I'd have been screwed. You guys are really going hard on this thing. Top 5 get a sticker though. Oh, I guess for those of you who are new, I can do this. I know William's new here. Keith is new here. So I talked a little bit about it. You know, these farm coin points will qualify you to potentially be a winner for some prizes. Let me show you what those look like. Boom. Stickers. That's what the little circle is. 2x2 stickers. Just stickers. But then the shirt. So the top point getter every month will get the shirt, and then top 5 will get a sticker. If they so choose, at least. That requires me sending it out. So, I don't know. Maybe people aren't comfortable giving their address. I understand that. But to the extent that you do win and you want it, I am happy to send it, and will use your address for nothing other than sending giveaways. So anyways, since we had some new people, figured I'd show you guys what the merch looks like. And we're coming close, y'all. This will be like the 2-minute warning here. Once I get these bales loaded, I think I'm going to call it for tonight. And I'll finish the rest of this episode off camera. Until it's on camera when I publish it, but you know what I mean. The entire crew... Ooh, killer heist. Everybody made it out. Somebody give me a top before I close this stream out. Farmer Claus is going to give one more opportunity for some farm coin. Somebody? Anybody? Exclamation top. There we go. Uh-oh. I feel like I was lagging on that. Either that or my chat just took a second to refresh. All right. So the catch is they have to have at least 10. Is William still here? Does he have 10? I don't think he has 10. He only has 8. All right, Keith, coming at you. No pressure. You don't have to accept. You'll just get ridiculed by everybody if you don't. All right, and once I hopefully lose this duel and gift Keith some farm coin, I will bid you all farewell. Keith, if you're in, you type, I think it's exclamation accept. There we go. Boom. Keith won. Mic drop. What a way to end it. All right, guys. I am out. I appreciate you guys joining tonight. Had fun in the chat. And hopefully it was cool to mix it up a little bit this time. Show you guys a little bit of what goes on when I'm doing some of this filming for this series. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.